Hey y'all, I'm Miss Head. For those that don't know me, I am the science teacher right across the hall. Miss Fountain is awesome and decided to do a vocabulary activity for y'all with Makey. So I'm gonna go through what that's going to mean for y'all and what you're gonna be getting. So to start with, each of y'all are going to be getting a box. So you're gonna get a box, and this has really important stuff with it. Also stuff that's really special to the school. So please take care of it. So in your box, you are gonna be getting a motherboard. So a Makey motherboard. You're gonna be getting 2 alligator clips. You're gonna be getting a connecting cord and a Makey pencil. Okay, all of this is what you should be getting. This is also what is expected to return. Miss Fountain's gonna be checking it, so make sure you keep everything, you put it back and take really good care of it. Okay, so that is what you're getting in your box. Today you have a vocabulary assignment where you're gonna be doing a scavenger hunt around the room to determine what your other members or your other classmates' vocab words are. Miss Fountain has given you a vocab word and a number. She's also given you that definition. That is your vocab word. You need to make sure you keep that secret. You don't want anybody else to know it. So you keep that vocab word safe. So read over your definition of the vocab word and think of a picture that you could draw for it. So I'm gonna use the first one, which was acute. So I think of acute, I'm a math nerd, I think of an acute angle. So I'm going to draw on my white piece of paper with my Makey pencil an acute angle. So nothing fancy, just drawing an acute angle. All right, and so that is number 1. So I'm gonna place a number 1. And then also nearby, so as you can see now, hopefully you can see, I have drawn my acute angle, I've put a number 1, and then I'm going to draw a circle right over here. This is gonna be my button, and I'll talk about what that circle does later, but you need to draw some kind of circle, and then you're gonna connect it to the end of your paper. Same thing with my acute angle. I want a place for it to connect to the end of my paper. And notice I'm doing thick lines. I'm making sure they're filled in. And I'm gonna show y'all here. So, okay. So I have my picture, the acute angle. I have a dot over here, and I've put number 1. Okay, I'm gonna make sure, maybe make it a little bit bigger. But that is step 1. I have not written what my word is. I have not written my name or anything else. I've just put the number of the picture, and then a big dot. Okay? And this is going to be the next step in your Makey vocab activity. So you're going to go on to Scratch, and you don't need to join. You just need to click Start Creating. We're going to make a very simple code here. So I can exit out of this. So first I'm going to start with the control. So what I want in, the event, I'm going to go to events, and I'm going to use this when space key is pressed. Okay, so I'm going to use that when the space key is pressed. Since I'm connecting my Makey to the space button, my alligator to the space button, I'm going to say the space. If I wanted to do the up arrow, I would choose the up arrow, but we're all going to start with just the space. Okay. Then I'm going to go to a sound, and I'm going to use the play sound until done, and I'm going to connect them. Now I don't want it to say meow. What I want to say is the definition. So I'm going to click record, and I'm able to record and say a keen sense. Stop. I'm going to save it. So it saves as recording 1, which is fine. I go back to my code, and I'm going to click record 1. So now when I press the space bar, a keen sense, it's going to play my recording. And that's it. I'm done. All right, so now that I have my Scratch set up and I have my drawing ready to go, I'm gonna connect it. So how I'm going to do that is I'm going to take the Makey motherboard and the red wire, not the alligator clip, but the red wire. I plug it into the back of my Makey. Then I plug my Makey into my USB. Now my Makey is on. I'm going to plug one of my alligator clips to the space. So there's 2 holes. It's going to be in
sharp
the space.
Or keen.
Okay, so I'm kind of getting ahead, but that's okay. So I'm going to now attach the other end of that alligator clip to my drawing. So I did a cute, I'm gonna attach it where making sure it's touching the pencil part. You're gonna end up learning, you might already know something about conductors. Lead is a conductor. So it needs to be touching a conductor to complete the circuit. So like that, I do need to complete a circuit. So I need one to connect to earth. And earth is this bottom row down here. So here's the bottom row. I'm gonna connect it to just any one of those, doesn't matter. Anything, it says earth, any one of those bottom. Then I'm gonna connect it onto my paper, onto that button. Okay, so I have my button, I have my acute angle. Now I am set up, ready to go. If you look here, you might be able to see. See, I can try to do this way. I'm going to press the button and I'm gonna touch my picture.
Sharp or keen.
So,
sharp or keen.
now you can see it. Now it's saying the definition.
Sharp or keen.
Because I have my scratch up. Okay? So after you're set up, wait for Miss Fountain's instructions. You're gonna be going around and doing this like a scavenger hunt, where you're gonna go to other people's picture and drawing, and you're gonna listen to the vocab, the definition, and the picture, and you're gonna try to decide what that vocab term is. Make sure that you are holding the button and you are touching the picture as well.
Keen.
So this is a good time to test yours out to make sure yours works, because you don't want somebody else to go up to it and it not work. All right, good luck, y'all.